Hello, Artful Manifestors. Thank you for joining me. In today's reading, we will be receiving a message meant for you from your spirit guides. And to choose your reading, all you have to do is just let your intuition guide you to which crystal or number reading you're most drawn to. The card will be revealed in the reading. So for the first reading, we have Honey Calcite. And for the second reading, we have Grape, Agate. For the third reading, we have Selenite. And I also want to let you know that on September 17th, 2024, I'll be announcing a winner for a free personalized tarot reading. And if you're interested in qualifying for that, all you have to do is give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and type Harvest Moon in the comments below. You'll find a link to all the readings in the description box. Hello, reading number 1. You chose the Honey Calcite, which boosts self-worth, self-trust, self-esteem. It helps one to achieve their goals, their dreams, and reach their full potential, and fortifies your self-love. And the card you chose is She of the Lotus. And lotus seeds, they start out in a murky, dark, muddy place and bloom into the most beautiful, amazing flowers. So we'll see how these energies combine to bring you your message from your spirit guides. All right, let's start with a card from this deck. And I do list all the decks that I use in the description box below. If I have a link where you can find them, I'll include that as well. All right, what does reading number 1 spirit guides want them to know? All right, the awakened dead. The things that almost broke me were the things that most awoke me. Resilience, nirvana, self-appreciation. Yeah, that goes right along with She of the Lotus, increasing your self-worth, like the Honey Calcite, your self-love, your self-esteem, self-acceptance. It's that embracing those dark parts of yourself and having compassion for yourself. Letting go of the strong inner critic voice and understanding that you have always done your best with the tools that you had. And like a lotus blossoming, you continue to evolve and grow and blossom and add to your toolkit. All right, let's get some more cards and see what other messages. This really feels powerful, a powerful awakening. Okay. To really see how amazing you are. Tame and attain. Yeah, this is like shadow work. Shadow work and being compassionate, accepting, and loving with all aspects of yourself, and the ability to use your willpower to change anything that you want to change. So for example, if you are using a critical voice, noticing it and replacing it with something encouraging. It's like a muscle that you can exercise, and with practice, you can overcome that self-critical voice that you've internalized. And know that it's not your voice, it's a voice that you internalized. It came from somewhere else. All right, let's get a card from this deck. What message do pile number one's spirit guides want them to know at this time? Divination. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see the current situation with crystal clear clarity. Your spirit guides want you to know that you have access to them 24/7. They are a team dedicated to you. They're on your side. You're not alone, and they can help you with your willpower. They can help you overcome obstacles, whether they're internal or external, and they can help you increase that self-love, that self-acceptance, and compassion. All right, let's get some tarot cards. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Very nice. Beginning something. 9 of Cups. Beautiful. Wishes fulfilled. 6 of Wands. Being recognized. Wow. This is amazing. King of Wands. The Empress. Okay, I can really feel so much love coming from your spirit guides. And I love that in the center we have the 6 of Wands. So you see somebody here being recognized and celebrated. There's a crowd around her. They've given her a bouquet, and then she's sharing that with someone else. So your spirit guides want you to know that as you heal your spiritual wounds, your emotional wounds, your shadow self, that you can do it, that they see you as already having done so much, and they celebrate you, but it's time for you to be this in the 3D realm. So the Ace of Pentacles is that it's the beginning of something, and Pentacles are earth. It's the physical world. So it's time for you to start something tangible that reflects your healing of self. And the 9 of Cups is, it's called the wish card, wish fulfillment. It's about reaching that fulfillment, that attainment, contentment. And we see both of these cards, the figures by themselves. It looks like she's meditating on a beach, and she is perfectly content. If you hear a noise in the background, that's one of the dogs. And then here you have the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is a leader. So your spirit guides are inviting you to take control of your healing journey. Notice any time that you're feeling down and you're tempted to kind of give the power of healing over to someone else. I'm not talking about a professional. If you have a professional mental health care person like a psychiatrist or therapist or counselor, that's okay. But non-professional people, you don't want to hand over your power in this journey of healing. You want to take control. You know what's right for you, what's best for you, and you have the power. You have the power to heal yourself. And it's going to be a much more fulfilling experience doing that. And it's going to be quicker than if you try to delegate or outsource this to someone else, like asking them for reassurance or anything like that. This is something that's going to come from within you. And the Empress, you know, we see somebody here that's pregnant. So this is about you mothering yourself, you reparenting yourself, you nurturing yourself, encouraging yourself, you replacing that critical voice with a nurturing, loving, supportive, encouraging voice. And you know, with the divination, again, this is something that comes from within. You channel, you know, answers, energies from the spirit realm, but you're the instrument that's doing that, as opposed to, again, going to someone else, which I don't see you doing that. All of these cards are amazing. You just want to make sure that you're not outsourcing your feelings to someone else. Tame any kind of tendency to, you know, go to others when you're feeling like those wounds are being activated. You know, journal, spend time in nature, and do things that you know your inner child needs, and you be the mother for your inner child, and you heal yourself, and the rewards are going to be great. Look at these cards. You have the Nine of Cups, which is wishes fulfilled, and the Six of Wands, which is recognition. And your spirit guides want you to know that they are around you right now. They're already recognizing you. This is what you look like in the spiritual world. And they want you to begin to experience that in the physical world. And so this is where you're headed as you take command of your own journey, your own mental well-being, emotional well-being, and you reparent yourself, you love yourself, you see your value, your worth, you begin to achieve your dreams, your goals, both tangible and intangible. Part of your journey will be that you're going to help people along the way. You're going to begin to recognize their spiritual growth, their healing, how they're beginning to shine. It's so beautiful. Your guides are so loving and excited for you and encouraging. Very powerful message, reading number 1. Please let me know how this resonates. You're always welcome to connect with me through my website if you would like additional guidance. Wishing you the best. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, reading number 2. You chose the Grape, Agate, which shields you from negative energy. It creates a sense of security, especially in times of emotional stress, and allows you to connect to your spirituality and inspires you to communicate with the positive energies of Earth. It guards your mind and emotions. So beautiful. And you chose the card, Furred and Feathered Friends. So some of you, somebody listening, I feel more than one, has an animal, a passed on animal that used to be a pet that is one of your guides. And I feel another group here that has a spirit guide that sometimes takes on the form of an animal, like a bird, like a hawk, or a deer, or a fox. So if you just notice that you're drawn to those animals, and sometimes they, you'll actually see this living creature, and other times you'll see a picture of them, and that is your spirit guide putting that picture there for you to see, whether it's on a billboard or in a tarot reading or a meme, somewhere you'll see this picture of this animal that your guide will sometimes take the form of. That's your spirit guide communicating with you. The energy of this card is about being conscious of your own animal urges, your own footprint on the earth, your what is the word? It'll come to me, but basically like your footprint, how you consume things and the impact that that has on everything else, the web of life and what you contribute to that web through your choices. All right, let's get some more cards and see what other messages your spirit guides have for you. And I do list all the cards that I use in the description box below. If I have a link where you can find them, I'll include that as well. All right, what does reading number 2 spirit guides want them to know? Spirit of the tree. I knew it, the very nature of this furred and feathered friends. And as I was shuffling, I was really getting this sense of this kind of serious energy. If you're in need of a lesson, there is wisdom in the trees. Spirit of the tree, nature, priestess, inner peace. All right, let's get one of these cards. Yeah, very nature. I feel this very serious spirit guide that's very tapped into nature. Almost there, fox. I feel that, I said that your spirit guide may appear to you as a fox, and I feel that's why this card was pulled. It's not so much the message, although it could be. I really feel that it's the fox. Somebody there, your spirit guide shows up as a fox. So notice when you see those foxes, whether it's in real life or an image like this, what are you thinking about? What are you focused on? What are you doing at that time that you see that fox? That's your spirit guide reaching out to you. And this is number 44. So that may also be a number that your spirit guide uses to communicate to you with 444, 44, or just repeating numbers. All right, journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. All right, I'm seeing somebody camping or staying in a cabin somewhere out in nature, really kind of unplugging and grounding themselves in Mother Earth, in nature, seeing animals, walking with amongst the trees, really communing with nature, having these mystical experiences. All right, let's get some tarot cards. This feels so spiritual, sacred. All right. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Emperor, let's get one more card. And the Ace of Swords. So I feel like there's someone here that is trying to master something. Like maybe you want to eat better, you know, and so you want to master the urge to consume sweets or fried foods, whatever it is. And your spirit guides want you to know that spending time in nature is going to help you do that. Cultivating a relationship with nature. And I feel many of you already have that. Maybe some of you have been busy with work or life and you haven't been able to get away and get out in nature. And so you're being called to do that, to go get out, be with nature, walk around nature. This is going to help to reset you, recharge you. The Queen of Pentacles, you know, your first two cards are Pentacles, and Pentacles is the suit of earth. The Grape, Agate, helps connect you to the energy of the earth. So there's this message of you becoming more grounded and you being, they're showing me like the story of Percy Jackson. If you're familiar with that story, he's a demigod whose father is Poseidon, and because his father's Poseidon, water strengthens or amplifies his powers, and you are strengthened, you're amplified, your powers are amplified by the power of earth power, nature, standing on the ground barefoot. So in the book, whenever Percy Jackson would stand in water, that's when he could really utilize his full power. So you standing on the ground barefoot, you communing with nature or gardening, cultivating that relationship, surrounding yourself by animals, all of that is really going to strengthen your fortitude to make the right decisions in regards to anything really. But I feel that your spirit guides really want to help you with your physical well-being. Again, like making the right choices with food. And what they're saying is one way that you can achieve this is to frame your choices not necessarily of how it affects your body, but how it affects the world. So for example, let's say that you want to, out of convenience, because you're busy, you work, you have a lot of things to do, you're hungry, so you want to go through the drive-through and get something. But if you find out that that company's practices are unethical, then that can help you have the willpower to say no to that particular place and make a healthier choice. You may go into a grocery store and find something that is as convenient as a drive-through, hamburger place, but healthier. Something maybe that has more fruits and vegetables, And I'm seeing, somebody who maybe has a lot of sugar cravings, literally eating grapes like we see these pictured here, and that helping to curve that. And if you're eating the whole grape with the skin, that fiber of the skin, is it going to spike your blood sugar level in the same way as like a soda or just, candy? And notice that this, she has, it looks like roots are coming out of her dress. It's actually part of her throne. But again, we're really getting this strong, powerful mother nature vibe. Yeah. So thinking about how your food choices may be ethical in terms of, are you supporting a business that's ethical or non-ethical, is really going to help you make healthy choices for yourself. And being outdoors, walking around, it's not even going to feel like exercise, but that movement of taking a walk, whether it's walking your pets or walking out in nature, is going to be not only grounding, but it's going to help your body as well. And the Page of Cups is, we see here the inner child playing, painting, and this is going to bring you opportunities. And it's going to be, there's a balance, because we have the Page of Cups, which is, the card, this card is the epitome of allowing your inner child to play, really nurturing your inner child. And we see the paintbrush, being creative, whatever it is that your inner child loves, dancing, singing, listening to music, playing outdoors, getting dirty. I see you making things, crafting things, like making your own paint, doing things like that, making your own clay, going to a river and digging up clay and making something with that. All of that, it's, again, it's not even going to feel like it's exercise, but it's going to be fun, and it's going to help you just be healthier physically, mentally, and spiritually. And then the very next card is the Emperor, which is structure. It's having that routine, making a plan, charting your course, and then taking steps towards that. The Queen of Pentacles is also very practical. So there's this balance of play and structure, balance of work, life, energies, devoting equal amounts of energy, maybe not time, but energy, maybe quality over quantity. If you of course have, a 9 to 5, but making sure that you take time throughout the day. Maybe start your day with a walk or take little breaks. On the weekends, maybe have one day off that you dedicate to being outdoors or playing, cultivating that relationship with your inner child and Mother Nature. And then also extended vacations, taking time to, take a week and go somewhere, whether it's camping or it's just a beautiful place. Really cultivating that relationship with Mother Earth and with your inner child. Now, if you're a person that's always in the inner child and has no structure, then your spirit guides are telling you to become more structured so that you can begin to achieve your goals. Almost there. Somebody is almost there to achieve their goals. And then you have the Ace of Swords, which is beginning to communicate in a new way, beginning a new way of thinking, a new way of seeing things. We see this sword being lit up by the energy of the air. So if you are a person, for example, that always works and you don't have time to play and nurture your inner child, do crafts, make things, sing, listen to music, dance, then your mind is not reaching its full potential. So just like you want to cultivate healthy habits for your body, you want to cultivate healthy habits for your mind. So you need that balance. And by allowing the mind to play without any end goal other than the play itself, like dancing, you know, there's no end goal in dancing. The dancing itself is the goal. Enjoying that movement, listening to the music, allowing your body to move freely, that is the goal. Doing these kinds of creative activities is going to help your work. It allows the mind to take a break. It's healthier for the mind. It creates new neural pathways. It prevents getting stuck in a rut mentally and emotionally and spiritually, which kind of inhibits growth and inhibits new ideas. So it's really important to do both. Now, if you're always playing and you don't have any structure, you're not, pulling in the reins to tame this wild side of you, then you may not ever accomplish your goals and get things done. So that, again, there's that balance. So whichever category you fall in, I feel many of you are more like the emperor currently, and you could use some more me time and fun time, free time. The end result is going to enhance the other side in either case. What a beautiful message. It started out with such this serious energy, like kind of a stoic energy, and it just blossomed into nurturing your inner child and gaining these gifts as a result. Absolutely love your message. Reading number 2. You're always welcome to visit me through my website and get a personal tarot reading if you would like additional guidance. Wishing you the best. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, reading number 3. You chose the selenite, shaped like a heart. And selenite is a very serene, soothing energy. It cleans your energy. There are actually kind of like plates or bowls that are made out of selenite that people will charge things on or clear them, reset them, clean them. It connects you to the higher realm so that it's easier for you to hear the divine messages from spirit, your higher self, your angels, your guides. You also chose shine your light. So it is time for you to be you, believe in you, and let that light shine. All right, let's see how these messages fold into the rest of your reading. We'll start with these oracle cards, which I do list all the cards that I use in the description box below. If I have a link where you can find them, I'll include that as well. All right, what does reading number 3's guides want them to know this time? All right, the mirror, self-reflection, writer, big picture. All right, let's get a card from this deck. What does reading number 3 spirit guides want them to know at this time? Focus on the big picture. Wow. That's what this card is about as well. So sometimes when you're feeling kind of down on yourself, you need to zoom out and look at your whole life rather than just this moment. See everything that you've done, how far you've come. And look at how this lighthouse is shining on the bee, right? And you have shine your light. Look at that. So not only do you want to zoom out and look at your whole self, it's like if you're trying to see what you look like, but you're holding the mirror so close, all you can see is your ear or your nose, and you don't see your whole self and how beautiful and amazing you are. You don't see the whole picture. And again, you can do this with your life. You can focus on one little moment, and you can't judge anything based on one little moment. You have to look at the whole picture, everything that you've accomplished, and focusing your light on what you want. What is it that you want? Seeing that rather than focusing your light on one little freckle or imperfection or mistake. Focus your light, that is where you're headed, on what it is that you want to achieve. All right, let's get a card from this deck on where you're going. I love the synchronicity in your reading already. Divination, okay. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. And look at that, crystal in the eye. I mean, these cards go together so well. I'm just like, wow, your spirit guides definitely speak to you with synchronicities. Okay, what they're telling me is when you wake up in the morning, you know, whatever it is, your long-term goal, each day you're working little by little to achieve that goal, right? And when you wake up in the morning, start with what is it that you want to do? You have that goal in your mind, the big goal, but also what do you want to do in that day? And just allow yourself to do that, because your spirit guides bring you synchronicities. Focus your light, your intentions, your thoughts, your emotions on achieving your goal, whatever that goal is. Just like this lighthouse is shining on the queen bee, focus your intentions, your thoughts, everything on what it is you want to achieve. And then let your heart be the compass taking you where the synchronistic opportunities are going to show up. So let's say that you are looking for a new place to live, and you kind of have this idea of what kind of not amenities, but characteristics you want in that place that you live, you know, like how many rooms, the location, the yard, all of this. You have this idea in your head of what you would like in this new place that you want to live. And then you think, oh, you know what? I'm a little bit hungry and I really could use this special drink. Maybe there's a coffee house or tea place and that has your favorite drink, and you just all of a sudden really feel like you want to start your day off by going there and getting that. So you go to get your favorite drink, and while you're there, you hear somebody talking about this place that they're either selling or renting, and you hear them describe it and it sounds exactly like what you want. And so you're like, oh my gosh, I'm looking for a place exactly like this. And they thought they were going to have a hard time finding someone to rent it. You thought you might have a hard time finding your place initially, but push that thought out of your mind. You just shine your light on what you want, and then you follow your heart and allow the synchronicities to bring you exactly what you're looking for. This is what your spirit guides say. They're saying this is like this gift that you have, just creating these synchronicities for yourself. Wow, let your light shine. I love your reading. Okay, let's get some tarot cards and see what other messages your guides have. Okay, the Lovers. This is harmony. This is why your synchronicities work, because of this harmony within. When your intentions and your trust are united, that's when these synchronicities will reveal themselves. Instead of forcing a situation, just kind of going with the flow, trusting that it's going to present itself, being in harmony with your heart. You know, if your heart says, okay, I want to go to this coffee shop this morning, doing that, you know. All right, the Three of Pentacles, working with others, collaborating with others, improving your skills and being recognized for it. So I see you, the others that you're working with, I mean, they could be other people, but I see for many of you that it's the elementals, the spirit guides, its source, it's the energy from the other side, just like this selenite. I see you working with these kind of spiritual energies and getting better at it, really honing your skills, your craftsmanship. Wow. And the Hierophant, yeah. Finding your own way to do this. You're not refining your skill to see these synchronicities, to manifest opportunities and things in your life by following somebody else's recipe or tailored step-by-step method. You're coming up with your own method of how to do this. You're deciding, okay, I'm going to start my day off with a little 5-minute gratitude list, or some stretching or meditation, and really ground in what it is that I want to achieve. And then I'm just going to follow my heart this day, you know, and these synchronicities are going to appear. You're going to make it up as you go, is what they're telling me, and it's going to work for you. All right, we have the Three of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. I love that those two cards came out together. So the Three of Swords, we see somebody who's put 3 daggers in a box of chocolates, and they've been writing in their journal. You can tell, like, you can still see the dent in the pillow from where their head was. They spilled the ink. It's like somebody moving on. So if you've been experiencing any kind of struggle, heartache, sorrow, any kind of painful experience, I see that passing very soon. And if you haven't, what I see is that past experiences that you've had, you are turning them into a positive now, with the next card being the Wheel of Fortune. So either way, you're alchemizing parts of yourself. All right, so we see in the mirror this book. I wish I could read what the book says. Let me get a magnifying glass. One moment. Okay, it says, did you forget all you had to go through to be you? I love that. So again, you are, this book, you're writing your story, you're creating your story, and you're a dynamic character with the ability to transform aspects of yourself and transform your life. So you're in the process of alchemizing certain traits about yourself and becoming exactly who you want to be, who you're meant to be. And you're doing this not necessarily in spite of your past, but because of your past. That's part of your story, and you overcoming it is what's giving you these abilities, these strengths, this resilience, this clarity, this creative force to have the life that you want. And I do see you being very connected to spirit. I see you just going with the flow. I see the wheel of fortune turning in your favor. And it's like you're the one that's deciding where the wheel goes. Love it. This feels so powerful. I'm so excited for you. So happy for you. Reading number 3. Please let me know how this resonates. I love to hear the connections that you make between your life and what the cards tell. You're always welcome to visit me at my website and get a personalized tarot reading if you'd like additional guidance. I'm wishing you the best. Claim those synchronicities. Focus your light on what it is that you want and see how amazing you are. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye.